We need like, oh, you can't even see it. Hold up. No, it's got to be there. You know, it's part of my framing. We should get a neon sign right above this door to balance out this light and this light, and then maybe even that. Those are all planned. Well, I mean, the sky and the sun isn't planned, but that was planned. That was planned. None of this was planned. Lately I've been feeling good. A little less human. A little less human. A little less human. Lately I've been feeling good. A little less human. A little less human. A little less human. Lately I've been thinking about the ways I used to like to be. Maybe someday we'll create some. Did you know that YouTube started a creators academy? Like a school of, an online school of people teaching other people how to content create. Like, that's literally a profession at this point. Why can't you just do that in real life? Why can't you have somebody come up to you and just teach you how to content create? I feel like it's much easier if you have someone there. Whether it's someone teaching you how to content create or a content creator coming to create your content for you, that's all going to help your business. Especially the fact that they be teaching you how to do it. It's sort of like, you know, the teach a man to fish versus getting a man the fish thing. You know, if you teach someone how to do something, they can replicate that for themselves. That's you know, pretty simple. But a lot of people aren't willing to learn things on their own. A lot of people at the business owning age is what I'll say. Old people. Older people. Gen Xers and millennials are kind of the kings and queens of content creation, just because that's all we do all the time. We sit in front of our cameras, we sit in front of our Snapchats. It's so weird to see an older person in front of a camera as like a videographer, because dealing with younger people is so much easier. It's like you set up the camera, you put them in front of the camera, and they're like, boom, my moment. Let me just shine, right? But older people are really shy about that. You know, older people would rather call you than text you. There's some weird shit going on there. But it's just a fact of life. The older you are in this time right now, the less capable it seems you are of creating content or sitting in front of a camera or essentially being creative, unless that's your job. Nobody respects content creation, even though like everything is created around you. Like there's artistry everywhere. You know, whether it's a keyboard, you got your black and white keys, guitars that are shaped and painted, and all these things, paintings in your houses. Everything from the camera that I'm using is literally shaped and molded by like a sculptor first, I'm sure. Everything has been touched by art/creation. To not appreciate any content creation is kind of backwards. It's kind of like Renaissance versus the Dark Ages, where, you know, the Dark Ages is like, nah, we don't have time for all this beautiful shit. We just want to it up. Oh, I can't even say that. We just want to, you know, kill things and get sick. That's what happened, right? You go out west, you go out east. The importance of content creation is very, very prevalent. It's super obvious, you know, mom and pop stores, small businesses that are flourishing because, you know, they have a presence, a social presence in the area, in the states that surround them. You know, people go out to see these places because, you know, Action Bronson went to eat there or whatever, or you know, just they have their own content that is beautifully created. And that can be expensive if you're going the route of, you know, say Disney, Google, or Anheuser-Busch, or any large corporation that pays tens of thousands of dollars for a single ad. That's just not doable for a lot of small businesses. So where content creators come in play is, you know, we teach you kind of how to do everything, as well as kind of do it for you at times. If it's an elaborate thing that you're like, all right, I don't really know how to plan this, I don't really know if I need to script this, I don't really know if you know, I need more lights, I don't know what I need yet. You know, content creation in its whole is like 8 different jobs. Like Liza, for instance, you know, she's her own copywriter, she's her own makeup person. Well, she was anyway. I'm not sure if she still does that, but like, I'm sure she can afford other people to do it for her at this point. But anyway, she did everything herself, you know. She set up her camera, she set up her angles, she did her slow-mo, she did her editing. You know, that's like a bunch of jobs in just one person. That's why she's so successful. Everything is planned. This light is a little orange, providing a little bit of a different color right here. This white is providing a nice shimmer right here. All of this is planned. I've planned these lights to be here. I turn that on. I don't just leave lights on willy-nilly, you know? It's wild to do that. It doesn't make any sense. People don't see it that way. People just kind of see that, you know, maybe they just set up a camera somewhere and then they just called it a day. And that's just not how it works. As a small business, it's not that your products aren't good anymore. It's not that you know, your workers aren't good anymore. It's the fact that you have no social presence anymore. The Googles have taken it out. Walmart's taken out your social presence. You know, bigger restaurants have taken out your social presence. Bigger real estate agents and bigger realty brokerages, you know, have taken your shine, literally all of your shine. They've taken it all. Nobody knows who you are anymore. And that's the number one thing in any entrepreneurship, in any business, is for everyone to know who you are, to like you. Anheuser-Busch, their like motto is something about making friends first. They don't see it as a business transaction until, you know, the money starts rolling in. At first, they're just making friends. Whether it's the Gretzkys and they're sending pizza out to the Gretzkys, learned that at a War Stories at Ad Club. But whether it's sending pizzas out to the Gretzkys, you know, it's about making friendship. It's about creating that social interaction and then expanding. It's not about just business, money. Yeah, it takes money to make money. It's pretty well known, I'd say. Yeah, it takes money to make money. You can't just expect money to fall in your lap and you're good, right? Yeah. Okay, to invest in a content creator is to invest in your future. That's just to invest in the future. I mean, you should see it because it's in movies. Everything in the future movies are all moving subjects, you know. There are no still images in future movies, whether it's billboards, whether it's holograms. I'm getting mail. There's mail. Oh, we have an unboxing video coming up soon. We're getting a new camera. Invest in your content creators, guys. If you would like to join our network of content creators, DM us, let us know. It's essentially just a big old group of people that, you know, bounce ideas off of each other and, you know, show each other our work, and we just kind of have fun and talk about things. What kind of things, you ask? All kinds of things. Relationships, pictures, people, war stories, ad club, pictures, videos. We just kind of talk. We're friends. It's literally, I guess I just assembled a group of friends that we all do the same thing. So if you guys want in on that, DM me, us, Mixed Millennia. You can't just assault people, but like you can assault the like button or assault the subscribe button and then assault the share button and then assault everything else that's not people. Thank you. Have a good day.